Hey, so you have a family and you're thinking about moving to Scottsdale, Arizona. Well, today I'm going to tell you why families are moving here in droves, and I'm going to tell you my top 5 districts and communities for families to live right here in Scottsdale, AZ. Let's get it. Hey, what's up everybody? This is Todd Hall, founder of Phoenix Homes and Hotspots right here in beautiful, sunny Scottsdale, Arizona. If it's your first time visiting the #1 real estate resource here in the state of Arizona and you want to know everything there is to know about the great homes, the beautiful communities, and the top hotspots that surround them, all you have to do is subscribe to our channel right now, then smash that bell, and that way we can notify you every time we create new popular videos. Now listen, we're constantly getting phone calls, emails, and texts from new clients from all over the world. They want more information about Scottsdale, Arizona. They want Scottsdale, Arizona neighborhood tours. They want to see the Phoenix Metro. They want to see some of our top hotspots that surround great communities. Whatever it is you need, we are your resource. All you have to do is pick up the phone, give us a call, shoot us a text, or even send us an email. Hey, you can even drop us a message in a bottle, and we're going to be your key to AZ. Okay, so before I tell you about my 5 favorite districts and communities for families to live here in Scottsdale, Arizona, let me give you some insight as to why families actually move to Scottsdale. The first is schools. So Scottsdale Unified School District is ranked #2 in the Phoenix Metro for best school districts. Now, I'm not going to talk deep into schools on this particular video because if you check out the link right above me right now, I've shot an entire Scottsdale school video. So you will hear me refer to some schools in this video, but again, refer back to that link. I'll have it linked, like I said, I have it above me, or at the very end of this video, I'll have it there available for you to check out, so you can check out where the best schools are here in the city of Scottsdale. Now, the second reason that people move here are home prices. You're going to find that home prices here are still relatively low, probably in regards to where you're moving from in most cases. So median home prices here in Old Town Scottsdale can range in the $400,000 to $500,000 range. Of course, they can go up from there, but medians are right around $400,000. As you get further north into North Scottsdale, median home prices are going to exceed $700,000. So depending on your budget, there's a budget for anyone here that wants to live here in the city of Scottsdale, Arizona. Now, the lifestyle is also really important. We're going to talk a lot about lifestyle when we talk about these communities and districts here in just a few minutes. But depending on your lifestyle, you may decide to live in Old Town Scottsdale, which has more of an urban feel with lots of restaurants, shopping, and entertainment around you in all different directions. It's literally at your fingertips. Or you might decide to have a little bit more of a quiet experience, live in North Scottsdale, where there's still great communities, a little bit more of a desert, rolling hill type of feel to it. Has a little more of a rural feel, but still amazing communities up there. So really, there's a lifestyle here for anyone. You may decide to live in a single family home, a condo, or a townhome. Again, we have something for everyone here. I call Scottsdale a very lifestyle diverse city. Now, the next is the size and style of home. So as you get again towards the southern side of Scottsdale, homes are a little bit older, also a little bit smaller, and of course a little bit more affordable, like we talked about. As you get further north, homes become, you start to find bigger homes, newer homes, but also the price does tend to go up as you get further north in the city of Scottsdale here. Next is just a few additional benefits. One of the things that you're going to hear people comment on over and over again, if you read reviews online, one of the things that people rave about this city is the fact that it's very, very clean. And then the second is that is our low crime rates. So both of those things make the city of Scottsdale very family friendly. And then in the communities that I'm going to talk about, you're going to hear people refer to Scottsdale as Snobsdale and some of those things. In fact, if you scroll down and look at the comments below, chances are somebody's commented. Typically those are people that haven't lived here, don't spend a whole lot of time in Scottsdale, they just know it as a reputation. But I will tell you, in the communities that I'm going to discuss today, there's lots of great family friendly things to do. People get along really well. It's just, they're great family mixes. Now, there are other neighborhoods in Scottsdale. There's other neighborhoods, communities, and pockets. There's also some cities around Scottsdale that are very family friendly. So don't feel like you have to live in Scottsdale. If you're looking for something outside of Scottsdale, we can assist you with that too. But again, today I'm going to talk about the top 5 communities here in Scottsdale, Arizona for families to live. So without further ado, let's get after it. All right, so jumping into communities and districts for your family to live, these are in no particular order. So I'm going to start south and work my way north. So again, in no particular order, because all these communities are completely different and diverse in their own way and all have different types of benefits for you and your family. Now, so the first I'm going to talk about is where I sit right now, zip code 85251. Also known as downtown Scottsdale, most popularly referred to as Old Town Scottsdale. And this is all about location, location, location. Old Town Scottsdale is the epicenter of entertainment, shopping, and dining in the entire state of Arizona. This is where people want to come. This is where people want to be. Now, I'm not going to shoot a whole lot of additional video here because I actually have an entire video that I shot of Old Town Scottsdale that, once again, you can check out by clicking the link right above me, and you can take an entire tour here of this Old Town Scottsdale area. But just know that median home prices here today are actually still really low. Median home prices are $384,000. Now, if you want to buy a completely remodeled home, you might be in the $600,000 to $700,000 range for a really nice, completely rebuilt 1950s remodeled home. You also have high-rise condos and townhomes down here. Most of the homes in this area are a little bit older, but again, some great remodels and some great opportunities to buy in historic districts of homes that literally, some of these look like brand new today. Median age here is 37, so this is the youngest district out of all the districts and communities we're going to talk about today. So it's a very young dynamic coming into this area, a lot of millennials and young families moving in. There are still some original owners. Some of these homes that were built in the 1950s, there are still some of the original owners living in them, but those are turning very quickly into millennial homes. Current population here in 85251 is 41,100 residents. And like I said, you know, homes and communities down here, it's not so much a community, it's more of a lifestyle down here than having that community feel that you're going to see in some of the communities coming up that we're going to talk about. Now, do be sure, as far as schools, this is not my favorite area for schools, although there are some nice schools nearby. A couple of the schools right down here in this area, just know that you can take your kids out of district, or you can keep them in the Scottsdale Unified District and move them into a different school through an open enrollment process. So again, make sure that you check out my schools video that'll be linked at the very end of this video. You'll have an opportunity to check that video out. And then just some things to do. Oh God, this area is just so clean, man. It's just parks, biking trails, hiking on Camelback Mountain, golf. The Phoenix Zoo is just to the south. Downtown Phoenix is 20 minutes away, where you can go check out ball games, the Arizona Diamondbacks, the Phoenix Suns. You have the San Francisco Giants spring training facility right here in Old Town. You have Broadway shows in downtown Phoenix. The airport's only 15 to 20 minutes away. And you have great freeway access north, south, east, and west to get anywhere in the valley. This is about as central as you can get in Phoenix. This is kind of just sits right in that central corridor of Scottsdale and Phoenix. So very central location, easy to get around. But again, most of the things, the most desirable thing for families down here is that everything is at your fingertips. All right, so now I've moved just to the north of Old Town Scottsdale into an area that I call Central Scottsdale. Some people would still call this South Scottsdale, but the way that I break down Scottsdale, I call this Central Scottsdale. This is McCormick Ranch. This is a very affluent, family-friendly neighborhood. Median home prices at $568,700, so still very affordable. Median age here is 51, so we're starting to move into maybe some more mature, older families. However, there are younger families that still live in this area, in this neighborhood as well. Currently 14,400 residents. And again, here location is everything. Old Town Scottsdale and all the access that we talked about earlier sits just to the south. Scottsdale Road is right here, so you can access all the great restaurants on Scottsdale Road. Move north on Scottsdale Road up into Scottsdale Quarter and Kierland Commons for your shopping and restaurants there as well. Again, great central location, phenomenal golf here for your family, hiking and biking trails nearby. In fact, you have Chaparral Park just to the south where there's a great dog park, so very pet friendly as well. There's ball fields down there. There's a fishing lake, some great trails to walk and bike on. And then you also have the McCormick-Stillman Railroad Park and Museum just to the south where the kids can ride on the trains and check out the museum down there. Schools are much better here than they are in Old Town Scottsdale. You have Kiva Elementary, Mojave Middle School, and Saguaro High School. So again, remember to check out my Scottsdale schools video right at the very end to get more insight on all those schools. But again, great central location. If you're a family moving to Scottsdale, you're going to love this area. All right, now as we continue to move north here in Scottsdale, in a pocket that I call Scottsdale East, sits this rare and unique lake community called Scottsdale Ranch. And you can see Lake Serena right behind me. This lake has, if you're a resident, you can do some pontoon boating out here. You can also fish. So some of the local kids told me that they're catching 6-7 pound bass out of this little man-made lake. Again, another great family community. The school, by the way, median home price is $521,000 currently. Average resident age is 52 years old with 7,000 residents living in 39 neighborhoods here in the overall Scottsdale Ranch community. Schools are Laguna Elementary, Mountainside Middle School, and Desert Mountain High. And outside of, as far as things to do outside of just the lake itself, there's an amazing community park right inside of the community of Scottsdale Ranch, where you have sand volleyball. These are plush volleyball courts. It's like being on the beach in California. You have basketball courts there, tennis courts, kids playground, walking and biking trails, big open fields to play in, as well as some ball fields over in the park here in the community. In the vicinity, we're close to the 101 freeway, so it's only 20 minutes down to Old Town Scottsdale. The Arizona Boardwalk is a family fun center that sits just minutes to the south on the 101 freeway. If you go north, you have the McDowell Mountain Preserve for hiking and some of the things that you could do there, as well as Pinnacle Peak, not too far to the north for some of your hiking out there as well. And of course, as always, great golf everywhere you look. So Scottsdale Ranch, if you're a family, is another one of those great communities, really close-knit communities, lots of kids, lots of families. Come check it out here, Scottsdale Ranch. So moving from the lake community of Scottsdale Ranch to the mountain community of McDowell Mountain Ranch, this is the gateway here into the McDowell Mountains. This is an award-winning community nestled on the side of the, just to the side of the McDowell Mountains. Median home price is $713,000. Median resident age of 44. About 8,940 residents currently live here in the McDowell Mountain Ranch community. Most of the homes built in the late 90s to early 2000s, although there are some custom new built homes in this area as well. The schools are Desert Canyon Elementary, Middle, and High School right here, close to the Aquatic Center where I sit right now. And some of the things that you're going to love about this community is, number one, this amazing aquatic center that you see behind me. You have the lap pools, as well as a big lazy river, the Olympic diving boards here. You also have some big open soccer and ball fields, as well as basketball courts, skate parks, and kids' playgrounds here in the area as well. The Park and Aquatic Center is a 35-acre mega park. Like I said, it features the lap pools, water slides, a 600-foot lazy river. There's the skate park, ball fields, and soccer fields that I talked about. There's a great golf club that runs through this area. And in all these individual communities, you have little community playgrounds as well. You also, at the foot of, or right down at the bottom of the hill here, you have the Horizon Park, which is multiple baseball fields, basketball courts, pickleball, basketball, multiple playgrounds for the kids, volleyball. Westworld is right here in the area. So again, just a fantastic family community here. They also have the community center. So the list goes on, but for families, you really can't, another one of these communities here in Scottsdale that you can't beat, McDowell Mountain Ranch. All right, now last and certainly not least, in North Scottsdale is the DC Ranch community. So we've now moved north from that Scottsdale East area just a little bit into DC Ranch. Median home prices here in DC Ranch are $860,000. Median age is 48 is the median age of the group here, and the population is 3,440 current residents. Now these homes are built mostly from the mid-90s into about 2010. Now, and this community is broken down into different sections, but the schools here are Copper Ridge Elementary and Middle, which is in the top 10% of all elementary schools here in the state of Arizona. Chaparral High School is the high school. There's also some great private and charter schools here in the nearby area as well. Now, Silverleaf is the luxury community. There's 4 different main villages here that make up DC Ranch. Silverleaf being the luxury community, beautiful custom-built homes carved into the side of the McDowell Mountains. And then you have north of Thompson Peak, you have the DC Country Club community. Now in this area, there's tons of kids activities. You have hangouts, you have the corral for kids up to 9 years old. You have the hideout for kids 10 and up. You have junior summer camps, kids night outs, movies, crafts, swimming, dinner, junior tennis and golf. They have seasonal events like Easter egg hunts, school out parties, holiday parties, and a whole lot more. Now as you get south of Thompson Peak, you run into the communities of Desert Camp and Desert Parks. These are individual subdivisions, some of which are gated, others of which are not, so individually gated there. And then again, you just throughout this whole area, you have community paths and trails, the community center that you see behind me with playgrounds, basketball courts, pools, splash pads, you name it here in this area. And then, of course, you have hiking nearby as well. And as far as restaurants, the DC Market Street is right down the street from my location, right here at the community center. So, again, lots of things to do, close to the 101 freeway. This is the DC Ranch for, again, if you're looking for some great family communities here in the North Scottsdale area. Well, as always, we hope you enjoyed the video and hope that you now understand what a great city Scottsdale is to live if you have a family, and of course our best neighborhoods. Remember, there's other great pockets here in Scottsdale, and as well as the surrounding area, by the way. You might find that living in Phoenix makes more sense. But again, we're here to be your resource. We're here to help you make a smooth transition. What's the next step? Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. What we're going to do is we're going to set up a Zoom call that our clients find very valuable. We're going to screen share with you. We're going to get you familiar with the entire Scottsdale area or Phoenix Metro if that's what you need. We're going to get you familiar with the areas that make the most sense to you for lifestyle, schools, commute times, whatever that looks like. But we're going to screen share. We're going to get you familiar with the area, and then we're going to show you what your purchasing power looks like out here. So like I said, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. That way we can get you familiar and get you ready for your move here to Arizona. If you haven't already, do be sure you've subscribed to our channel, then smash that bell. That way we can notify you when we create new popular videos right here on this YouTube channel. Now, check out some of my other popular videos right here.